Hey guys, how you doing? As you can see, we are back in the reef, enjoying it, and I'm going to talk about if the new DLC is worth it, and the pros and cons and whatnot. So, here we go. So, as you can tell, the armor already looks pretty fantastic, not gonna lie. But, looks aren't everything, as you know. There's ratings that always matter, like, the new exotics, for example. There are these new arms that I just got, and they have some great what are they called, perks on them, like like these ones here, these arms. These seem to be great for if you're on Crota, because of this one here. Taking damage from melee attacks deals damage to an area around you, which would be useful for the thralls when they smack you while you're running. Amazing, right? And then you can line up with your, let's say, icebreaker, walk backwards and shoot. They can't hit you, they can't get up to you, so boom. Also, has the super energy one, which is great, because I mean, if you're going to be meleeing people already and having low side effects from it, you might as well get some super energy from it also. Plus, it has increased melee speed, which is great. If you're going to be beating the shit out of people to get your super up quicker, you might as well be able to be fast at it. And then also they've added the new sidearm. This is the one you get from doing the first missions in the new DLC. And they're great. It's a great gun. Don't think it's shit because of this little tiny ass sliver of impact. It's still a powerful weapon. It does moderate damage. It's fast shooting, stable, and it reloads quickly. What is going on out there? Oh, someone pushed me. Bastard. What else is there? There's this, the new LMGs. They're okay, I guess. They're not amazing. They have some decent perks, like base, and their ratings for, stats are pretty good. The mag size, though, is kind of small, if you, like, I think, in my opinion. What else do we got here? Then this is another one you can get. Come on, load. As you can tell who it's by, it's pretty obvious right there. You can see there. Yeah, you see it? Alright. Anyways, so this one I re-rolled, which is a great thing you can do now, is re-roll any gun by going to the gunsmith and spending your motes of light. But they added these new perks into the game, which are pretty interesting, where they'll take away something but like make the other stat huge. Like the stability one here will lower my mag, which kind of sucks, already pretty small as I just said, but also it greatly increases stability, which is pretty, well, you need that if you're gonna have a small mag. Sounds are killing me. Rangefinder, that's another helpful one for especially something with a small mag, although it looks like it would have a huge ass mag, but whatever, it's not the point. Rangefinder, which is great for if you're picking off enemies before they can get to you. What the fuck are they doing? I'm moving. Sorry guys. So now we've talked about the guns and the armor, and then there's a whole other side to it. They have added these keys, and people are wondering, what are these keys for? Why do we get keys? I don't have a house in this game. You can't get houses. What the hell? Who had this idea? Well, the keys are after you beat the new game mode instead of the raid, which sadly they don't have. They have kind of an arena battle game. And if you have one of these keys, you can get a kind of like the exotic chest from the raids, but except you're promised to get something good. It's not like motes of light or something like that you'll get from like the Vault of Glass one, for example. Which is great, because who doesn't like getting good stuff all the time? Because even if you get a crappy exotic that you have already or you just don't want, boom, exotic shard. You level up your armor now. They've also added these passage coins, which they're, you get them from this guy. This is where they come effect.
I'm ready.
See, so you spend the passage coins for the new game mode on the weekends that they added, which I'm really excited to play. Actually, I'm pretty excited, and the point of these are for so you can do the trials passage, where you have to, where like 3 teams compete, and well, you can see right there it says they win 9 matches or lose 3, and then until the tournament ends. But yeah, so they have that, and then what these do is they grant like bonuses. So this one here, your next match will count as 2 wins instead of just 1, which will be great if you're trying to get to that 9 wins. And if you either are choking or you think you're gonna choke, you got that down. Then there is this one where a loss will be forgiven, so you get 1 extra loss, which is great because you never know, you may need that extra loss. Team could screw up, could have a bad game, could be off your game. And then there's this one, which I like. You start with a win already awarded, which is great. You have to win 9 games. Why not take 1 off? Why not make it 8? It's great. And then these doors, they haven't opened ever since yesterday's glitch. Sadly, as you can see, still bouncing off them. I've checked multiple times. I've tried doing it again so I can find more for you guys. And that's really it I have to say about the reef area. But the new missions that they've added so far, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to tell you what happens. But they did the same thing they did in the last DLC, where there's a lot of just throwing endless waves of enemies at you, and it's annoying after a while, if you ask me. It's a pain in the ass, because you're hoping to get some cool, like, platforming from, like, in the Vault of Glass, or I think they're called the Gorgons from the Vault of Glass, another, like, cool thing that you had to sneak by instead of just walking around and avoiding death and fighting for your life. Which, I wish they had more of those Gorgon things and interesting platforming things. But, they don't give you a lot of, like, good things after completing missions. You don't get any rewards. You have to get your rewards from collecting the bounties. I think they've added, I think 5. They added, like, 5 missions, I think, in 1 strike. Which, I think there actually is 1. Oh wait, yeah, there's 2 strikes. Oh, and they've also added, yeah, see, 1, 2. Ha. And then the reef, they've just added this game mode here, which is, it's fun if you got a group of friends that are down for it. But you got to be careful because you can die easily. Just a pain in the ass. So yeah, as you can see, there's level 28, level 32. Level 34, which is the cap, and then level 35, which is 1 level harder. Oh, thanks. Alright, well that happened. And we're back. Sorry about that. I got kicked off the servers, which happened again. Why, Canary? Stop. Alright, better work this time or else I'm gonna smack a bitch. Alright, so we're back again. Sorry for that. So the House of Wolves, they added this cool expansion to the game where instead of just doing a raid every time, you get to fight a bunch of enemies and struggle really hard. But that's not the point. We're here to talk about the good and bad about it. It's a great thing so far. I haven't noticed anything too bad about it. I've seen, like, there's certain points where when you first try it, you have to like, it's kind of like the public event where you have to guard or kill an enemy from reaching its point. And someone invites me. Sorry about that. So you have to stop an enemy from reaching its point, and it has like checkpoints it has to get to. But the first time you do it, it doesn't tell you that really. It just kind of, it says to you, but you're already either talking with your friends or in a fight, so you don't realize. And then bam, next thing you know, it's at checkpoint 2. You're like, oh shit. So that's the only really bad thing I've had from it so far. Other than that, it's been running perfectly fine. But I mean, that's something maybe because I wasn't paying attention. None of us were. We'll find that out soon, maybe. But may not have even said anything. But I'm pretty sure it did. So anyways, this game out here, this is the level 28 base version. Like, it's just base, it's easy. They throw, every time you finish a room, they give you a new modifier. So like, you'll have, like, for example, we had one where our melees did more damage, but our shields didn't regenerate, but we got more health, which was, I liked it personally because I had my bubble to protect us. But it gives you House of Judgment, which is the new kind of like heiress. Oh, alright, you're gonna join me. They gave you, you get a Cryptarch Engram, which is always great. You get 6 Vanguard marks and 25 reputation. The next one, the level up of 32, you get just House of Judgment plus 200 and an armor core, which you can spend to get new armor from the new person that's basically like Eris. Then there's the level 34, which is a weapon core, so you can get the new, I think it's an auto rifle at the moment, a yellow one, and you get 300 House Wolf Judgment, and the Etheric Light is for upgrading your legendary weapons to the new cap for like damage or attack. Then there's the 35, where you get House of Judgment points again, which is, as I said, is like Vanguard or like Eris or like Crucible. You get both an armor core and a weapon core, so there's 2 things that you get, so you can get armor and weapons, and you can combine them to make another core, which I forget what it's for, but I'll read up on it and have that in the next video. We'll talk about it. And then you get again Etheric Light, which you want so you can upgrade your favorite legendary weapons to the next level. I don't think there's a matchmaking for this, like, oh no, there is. I'm stupid, it says right there. So there is matchmaking, which is good. And set for these 3, there isn't. So the base one, there's matchmaking, but the other 3, you gotta have friends, or you can go on the Destiny app and use, there's probably a form already for it, for the, you can put down the Broken Legion, and all of these ones, put their names down, you can probably find people to do it with, which is great that people have put out the time to make that happen. Thank you, community. And yeah, so the last thing I want to talk about is the new bounties. There's new bounties. There is one for tracking people. What else is there? There's just like other bounties, basically like Eris, where you have to do what they say, like certain amount of kills, kill certain enemies, and gather like resources and all that stuff. There's bounties from there's a Queen's bounties still. I believe that's what she's called. They probably added her. There we go. See, there's the Queen's Wrath. My bad, I was close enough. Then there's the House of Judgment, which is from doing the new game mode. And so these are the 2 that you'll upgrade now and put out the time if you want to. So you can get new armor, new weapons, new shaders, new emblems, and there's a new ship that is really cool looking. It's basically from the Queen's Wrath, that ship that flies over in the tower that you see when she comes, which she came to last week before the DLC came out. And it's a nice ship and all. It looks pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. But you can get all the ones you need from this nice lady right here.
How can I help, Guardian?
See, just like the other ones, you get bounties from her. I already purchased all these. You can get the emblems, shaders, you can get the gun, or no, the ship and the gun.
Goodbye, Guardian.
So that's all I got for now. Tune in probably tomorrow. I may have a new video up, just maybe some gameplay footage of the new DLC. Still, you can't get inside this door, which kind of pisses me off. There's no way to get in it before, but we'll find out soon enough. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll probably have one tomorrow, and hope you all watch it. Bye.